Welcome to Net Hustle, your number one source for mastering the digital economy, creating online income streams, and building a life of freedom. Let's be honest, most people who start a side hustle quit. They burn out, they get discouraged, or they bounce from idea to idea, hoping one will finally take off. But here's the secret. It's not about finding the perfect idea. It's about avoiding the mistakes that kill momentum and building the habits that keep you in the game. Today, we're breaking down why most people fail at side hustles and how you can become the exception. First, most people underestimate how long success takes. We live in a world of instant gratification, same-day shipping, viral posts, overnight fame. So when people don't see results in 2 weeks, they assume they've failed. But real growth works like compound interest. It's slow at first. You see tiny wins, your first customer, your first 100 followers, your first sale. Then, if you stay consistent, those small wins start to multiply. The people who win are the ones who stay in the game long enough to hit momentum. Another reason people fail: they're chasing too many ideas at once. 1 week they're selling t-shirts, the next they're dropshipping. Then they jump to crypto or affiliate marketing. Every pivot resets their progress to zero. The people who succeed pick one path, stick with it, and commit to improving over time. Focus beats frenzy. Depth beats dabbling. A third reason is treating the hustle like a hobby. It's easy to tell yourself, I'll work on this when I feel inspired, or I'll get to it after Netflix. But if you only work on your side hustle when you're in the mood, you'll fall behind fast. The winners treat it like a business. Even before it pays like one, they carve out time on the calendar. They set goals. They track progress. They show up even when motivation is low. Discipline matters more than passion. Let's also talk about unrealistic expectations. Many people think a side hustle will bring overnight cash. They expect to launch a product and instantly make thousands, or they compare themselves to people online who've been building for years. But overnight success is a myth. Behind every big win, you'll usually find months or years of work that no one saw. The smart side hustlers understand they're playing a long game. They measure progress in skills, relationships, and systems, not just dollars. Another trap? Failing to learn real skills. Many people get obsessed with tactics, the newest platform, the latest hack, the trending product, but they don't invest in durable skills like writing, selling, marketing, or designing that will compound over time. Those skills are what make you adaptable when markets change. Tools will change, algorithms will change, but the ability to create value, communicate it, and deliver it to the right people will always be in demand. Mindset also plays a huge role. Many people quit because they take failure personally. A product flops, a client leaves, a video tanks. They tell themselves, I'm not cut out for this, and they give up. But successful side hustlers treat failure as feedback. They detach their ego. They study what went wrong, and they adjust their approach. They understand that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to it. So how do you become the exception? Start with clarity. Pick one hustle. Decide why it matters to you, beyond money. Maybe you want freedom. Maybe you want to learn a skill. Maybe you want to prove to yourself that you can build something. When you have a strong why, you're less likely to quit when it gets hard. Next, commit to consistency over intensity. You don't need to work 12-hour days, but you do need to show up regularly. Even 1 hour a day, if applied consistently, creates massive change over time. Small, repeated actions beat big, inconsistent bursts. Surround yourself with people who push you forward. That might mean joining an online community, finding a mentor, or following creators who inspire you. The more you immerse yourself in the right environment, the easier it becomes to stay motivated. Remember, isolation kills momentum. Connection builds it. Keep your expectations grounded. Instead of aiming for 6 figures overnight, set milestones. Your first sale, your first testimonial, your first $1,000. Celebrate small wins. Momentum builds when you feel progress, not just when you hit huge goals. And finally, prioritize learning. Focus on building real skills. How to market yourself, how to communicate clearly, how to deliver results. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. In any niche, on any platform, view your hustle as a lab, not just an ATM. Experiment, test, adapt. Here's the bottom line. Most people fail at side hustles not because they're lazy or unmotivated, but because they lack a clear plan, realistic expectations, and the right habits. If you focus, stay consistent, build real skills, and play the long game, you put yourself in the small group of people who don't just start a hustle. They turn it into something that changes their life. So stay the course. Stay humble. and stay in the game. Subscribe to NetHustle for more strategies to build your income and escape the 9-to-5 grind.